Okay, I am Miss Falk, and today we are going to be learning about kicking with the inside of our foot. First, we're going to be kicking at the wall with the inside of our foot. Then we're going to be kicking at a target with a partner with the inside of our foot. And I would like to show you what I mean by the inside of my foot. What that means is this area right here. Can you all show me on your foot where that area is? Great. This is called, and I want you to learn this new term, your instep. So this is your instep. Can you all say instep for me? Instep. Fabulous. Now this over here, I don't call my outstep. That sounds too silly. I call it the outside of the foot. Today we're only worried about the instep. And I'm going to show you what it looks like to kick with your instep. But first I need to tell you about my stop and go signals for today. My go signal is just going to be me saying ready, go. And my stop signal is going to be 2 short whistles. Those 2 short whistles mean freeze, eyes on me, wait for instruction. I might ask you to run into me, I might ask you to just listen to what I'm about to say, or I might show you something. So just know that that's what those things mean. Don't worry about where your equipment is when I ask you to freeze. Freeze where you are. If your equipment is rolling away, no big deal. Don't worry about it, let it go. Okay, I'm gonna get a ball, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like to kick with your instep. You can use any ball you want. That was cool. And I'm going to kick at that wall with my instep. I'm going to set my ball down and I'm going to choose which foot I'm going to kick with. You may choose whatever foot you would like to kick with. I'm going to choose my right foot. It is my dominant foot. It's the foot I use most often for anything dexterous. Then I am going to turn my toe out from my other toe. So this is straight out, and this is turning one out to make an L with your foot. If I look down, I'm like, oh, it's an L. If you did it the other way, it's a backwards L. I'm going to make an L with my feet, and I'm going to kick the ball with my foot by first stepping right next to it like this, with my foot I'm not kicking with, turning out my L, swinging back and swinging forward, and kicking the ball until it hits the wall or goes directly out the door. Either one is great. What I would like you to do is, when I say go, stand up and get a ball from one of the 3 hula hoops and walk to a cone, and you will begin kicking your ball with your outturned foot, with your instep, until it hits the wall. When it hits the wall, go and get it, go back to your cone, and continue to practice. Ready, go. All right, I should see people starting their practice. Brad, I love how you made an L with your foot. Nate, I love how you identified your instep before you kicked. Thomas, I love how you swung back and swung forward. Great job. Kevin, I love how you set up, you had good balance, and then you made that L. Thomas, I love how you use the instep of your foot. Nice job swinging back and swinging forward. Hong. Elizabeth, you might want to take one step away from your cone so you're not impeded by it.
It's like, I know it's not.
Good ball control, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thomas, when you kick with your L, make sure it's a flat L and your toe isn't pointing even further out so it doesn't go at an angle.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Good job kicking with your instep. I would like everyone, good job. I would like everyone to watch Brad and to watch Ricky and to watch Deb kicking with their instep 2 times. Ready, go. You can see that they are lining up that ball right in front of them, pointing out that toe and kicking with their instep. It goes directly towards the wall and they know where it's gonna hit because they're kicking with a nice flat surface, their instep. Thank you very much for that demonstration. Everybody can continue. Nice job kicking with your instep, Octavia.
Thank you.
Oh, was that yours? I'm sorry, Hong. Nice job kicking with your instep, Gina. All right, Ricky, I saw you make that L. That was great. Good job swinging back and swinging forward.
You get out of that angle, you gotta go up a little bit. You gotta hit the bottom of the wall.
Thank you for stopping all of your equipment and not worrying about where it goes. That was great. I would like all of you to run into me without your equipment. Ready, go. Okay? And I need one volunteer. Debbie, wonderful. Come on over, Debbie. Debbie and I are going to be partners. And I am going to take my ball over to the baseline. And Debbie's going to go on the blue line past that cone. Wonderful. Debbie and I are going to use this cone as our target. It is a very small target. But we are going to kick with our instep at our target, this cone right in between us. We're going to try not to knock it over because that's way too hard of a kick for control today. We're just going to try and hit it. If we miss, we have that awesome partner on the other side who's there to get the ball. As soon as you do hit that target, you need to go running after it so it doesn't get in anybody else's space. I would like to see that your pairs are one cone away from each other. So no one would be here and no one would be here. You'd always have an empty cone in between so you have plenty of space. If we find out that we don't have enough spaces, that's okay. We might have one group right next to each other. Debbie, are you ready for this? Okay, I'm going to line up my ball. I'm going to step right next to it. I'm going to make my L with my instep, kick towards my target. I hit it, and Debbie's going to get it for me, and then she's going to kick it back at me. Fabulous. Good job, Debbie. All right, I would like all of you to get a partner and head to a cone, please. As soon as you're there and as soon as nobody's in your space, you may begin.
Can we take your ball?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, we can't.
Good guy.
All you. All me. Oh.
I like how you're adjusting your space to work for you. Good job. Nice job using your instep, Jordan. Using your instep even to dribble all the way back. That's so great. I love that you lined it up, Thomas, but I'd like to see that instep a little bit straighter. All right, Gina, make sure that L is really straight before you kick. Nice job, Nate, using your instep. Now, Elizabeth, when you kick, make sure your L is really straight before you make contact with that soccer ball, okay?
You got this, Paul.
Absolutely. Getting in on your space there, Octavia. Oh, I like that you're adding your own style, Brad. Okay, this direction is going to sound a little complicated, but I promise it's not. Everyone on this side is going to pick up their cone and back it up a little bit further away from the wall, maybe 3 steps further away from the wall. You're going to be giving yourself, everybody, space to now take multiple steps towards their ball and kick it. So this line right here, go ahead and move your cone this way, and then I'll show you what I mean. All right, I like this blue line idea. That means you're now standing on the half-court line. Fabulous. We're all really far away from our cones now, but that's okay. We're now going to, Nate, may I borrow your ball, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to set my ball multiple steps in front of me, stand on the baseline, take steps towards it to aim at my target. Now, what did I do wrong there? I did not even look down at my foot to see if my L looked any good before I kicked that ball. Lesson learned. And I would like all of you to learn from me on that one. Now I would like you to set your ball multiple steps in front of you so that you can step towards it and kick with your instep towards your target. Ready, go? It's the wrong time.
Okay, we got about 4 minutes.
Cool, awesome. Elizabeth, I love that you're using more power now because you're further away from that cone. Octavia, I like that you're practicing taking those multiple steps forward. Brad, I love that you came at that ball with 2 steps and a nice hard hit with your instep.
Oh, that was good.
Elizabeth, can I see at least 2 steps towards your ball before you kick it?
Yes.
Absolutely. Nate, I like that you take those hard steps towards the ball.
Super hard. Ain't nobody harder than me. Got it.
Nice stop with your instep. Jordan, I like how you just made that work for you. Ricky, I like how you used your instep. You looked at your L before you kicked that ball. Should see everyone freezing and looking towards me. Awesome. I would like everyone to meet me where we sat at the beginning. Okay. Okay, so I saw a lot of good work out there. I saw a lot of movement. Saw a ball go out the door just like mine. Once again, lesson learned. I would like to ask you a couple questions about what we did today. When we moved that cone back to make more space for us to take steps towards the ball, why do you think I had you make space for that? Why do you think I wanted you to practice taking steps towards the ball? What's in our future with soccer? Brad, a game. And in a game, what kind of action do we see on the field?
Passing the field.
Passing up the field, so perhaps a lot of running with the ball. Yeah, and running towards the ball in order to kick it. That's why I wanted you to get the feeling of walking towards that ball to kick it. Now, can I see a hand? Someone who can tell me what this is. Deb?
Instep.
Your instep, awesome. Thank you so much.